Quick check. Did it go lives? It go lives.
Are you sure?
I think. Gotta find the There it is. Alright. Found it. My little chat. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Awfl Show with our friend
GITZB!
GITZB. So where are you, GITZB?
I am currently in the end.
Okay, what do you want to do today, GITZB? I'm just gonna end every sentence with GITZB.
We can do some city rating.
What's wrong with that? Sounds good to me. So we started building things. Let me do a quick tour really quick of the things that we built. So did some building off stream and ta-da! It's not much, but it's honest work. So the thing that used to hold our librarians for all of our book trades was this building, which was not up to snuff. So ignore these trees, they're going to be chopped down, they're just here for wood. So we built a thing, a library, a proper library. So this is the theme that we're going to try to go with. I did not create this design, I found some nice looking designs on the internet and I copied them and modified them. So this thing is currently full of librarians. And
by copied, you mean you just built it yourself based off the template. You didn't actually like get a world download, copy it. Okay.
I emulated, right? So I found
gotcha.
The picture that I found actually only showed, you won't be able to see it because you're not watching, but the picture that I found only showed the building from this angle. So I could see like the 3/4 view from the front corner. That's it. Or, you know, half the building at once. So then I took what I saw and what I liked and what I didn't like and mixed it up a bit, and now we have this thing. So all of our trading dudes are in here with the books. So we had to put an upstairs in. I didn't want to originally put an upstairs, but we didn't have enough space. So all the dudes are in here with the books. Everybody's happy. The building's not completely finished, but it's in a decent spot. And then this thing over here, we have an underground pumpkin farm, and I got tired of running underground to get to it. So this thing is hooked up to the hopper machine and a bubble vader. Get the items up here now. So I just built the thing around the pumpkin retrieval chest. And then sometime, coming soon, trademark, we're going to build another building, and this is going to hold more villagers that will trade with us. So that's going to happen probably this evening. We'll start working on that. But for now, everybody's up to speed. Bring my interface back up. I'm going to get stuff that I need. And I'm coming to you in the end, and you asked me to bring an anvil, right?
Yes, I would like an anvil.
Right.
Oh, and
Anything
do
else?
We have any extra rockets? I only have 40.
I will... Oh, excuse me, burping. I will make some.
Cool.
I don't have surplus, but I can get them. I think the creeper machine probably has some creeper guts in it. So let me go check on that. I'm trying to put my inventory a little bit. Say again?
I said, let's hope so.
Yeah. Sorry, my head is leaking. Making all sorts of ungodly noises. Oh, do you want to tell the people the other things that we changed about the world?
Yeah, we can. So, we have played vanilla Minecraft basically since we began. Every world we played has just been straight vanilla.
Yep.
Nothing extra added, which was fine. I mean, we've done that for a long time. We've played other games such as like Ark and everything like that, which are basically just too grindy unless you have some kind of way to play with some modifications. So what we didn't want to like crazily modify what we have, because what we have is great. And we like vanilla Minecraft. You know, we like the mechanics of it for the majority, and we like some other things. But there are some stuff about playing on a realm or playing in vanilla Minecraft multiplayer that can be a little frustrating, such as like when you know the recipe for something, you know the recipe for something, but it doesn't show up in your recipe book. So you have to try and manually get that recipe or something like that. So we found a website, or we found some data packs that you can add to Minecraft that basically make it, they're just tweaks. They're vanilla Minecraft tweaks that make the game just a little bit more, run a little bit more smoothly. Not anything that like crazily modifies it, but just makes it a little bit more convenient. For instance, I'm running the data pack that we have allows us to bring up our XYZ HUD, which, as you know, typically you can only get from accessing F3.
Trigger toggle, CH toggle?
Yeah. So CH toggle, that'll give us our HUD. So that'll keep us from having to have the F3 screen up all the time, and we can just navigate using the coordinates without having all that additional data that nobody cares about.
That was a great finger pop. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was a great finger pop. It was just so smooth.
Sorry.
Did you get the whole hand?
I did.
Oh, so satisfying.
Didn't even realize that it could be heard. I was just like,
how's your food situation? You want me to bring you food?
I'm good on food. I've got 32 steak. I mean, unless you want to bring some extra, but it usually should last me.
So I need to bring you an anvil and rockets, and that's it, right?
Yes, anvil and rockets.
What other things?
And then some extra stuff we added, just not to make the game smoother, but just because it's a little bit of an annoyance sometimes. Like, we're planning on building ourselves up a nice little village, and as you know, Endermen can be a big annoyance with like griefing your builds.
Yeah.
So we took inspiration from Hermitcraft, and they actually have a modification on their server which prevents Enderman griefing.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about them just like tearing apart your building. So we've got some Enderman griefing and some creeper griefing, just preventing them from destroying builds. Let's see, what else do we have? So we added a little mod. These are things that typical Minecraft streamers and YouTubers don't really talk about, but I think it's cool because I wouldn't know about it except for like a few that actually do mention it. That we added a tool that allows us to calculate where to place a portal in the overworld or in the Nether, so that we know where it will appear in either place.
Yeah, so it's all quality of life changes. So the mob griefing ones, it'll keep creepers from blowing up blocks. So we're not playing hardcore, so I'm not super concerned about the implications of changing the way the creepers behave. And then the Enderman one is more satisfying because Endermen like to move random blocks around, and it'll completely prevent that. Did you clean out the gunpowder recently?
Not recently.
We have 4.
You've got some creepers dying right now, though.
Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of cool to get it on camera. There's a rotten flesh that made its way into the machine too. Yeah. Okay. So I think I've got a stack of gunpowder in my box, so I'll just use that. Okay, continue. Sorry.
But yeah, so it's just like, quality of life stuff. The Enderman griefing, creeper griefing. We have the HUD that allows us to see coordinates. We have the overworld and Nether calculation for portals. We actually also have something that allows us to make custom portals. So this is something that I thought was really cool because, just having straight up rectangular portals all the time isn't, the best. It's not bad, but
yeah, custom portal means that it still has all the same requirements. You still have to make it out of obsidian and light it with a flint and steel, but we don't have to make them square.
Right.
They can, in theory, they can be all sorts of shapes. We haven't tested it yet.
Yep. We definitely are going to test it. And one of the things that I wanted to do, which I think would be nice, is that right in the middle of our city, we can have like a building that houses the portal, and then we can have that portal be an interesting shape that kind of like works with the theme.
Yep. And then we should reiterate that all of this is being done in realms. We don't have any mods. All we did was download the world, apply the tweaks to whatever the
data packs folder
is. Yeah, and then came back out the other side and re-uploaded our now modified world. And it seems to be running good so far. We're only like an hour in, but we haven't seen anything dramatic happen. All right, I've got mucho rockets. I will bring them to you. And whoops. I think that's it, right? Ready to go?
Yep. Should be.
Oh, I want to get a shield. Shield
Yeah,
is super
good idea
useful.
to get a shield.
Do you need one?
I have one,
Okay.
but if you have an unbreaking book or an extra book, that'd be cool.
I can bring you an unbreaking book. You want an unbreaking book for your shield?
Yeah, I think it'd be good to have that.
Okay. Yeah, let me know
Just
what
make
else
them
you want
last
before I
longer.
get out into the world.
That should be everything. An unbreaking book and an anvil. That's all I'll need.
Let's see, here he is. Need a book. A book. You want any other enchants? Is that it?
That's all I need for now. I've enchanted most everything else.
Okay.
We don't have any feather falling librarians, do we?
Yeah, we do.
We do. Dope.
You want that?
No, I don't have to have that. That's just something for later.
He's upstairs. I'm gonna remind me if I forget. I want to put like an item frame with the set of armor above the armor guys, an item frame with like a tool above the guys that do tool books.
Cool.
This music seems really loud. If anybody's watching the stream, let me know if the music's too loud, please. This is like blasting my ears. I turned it down a little bit.
Yeah, I think you should turn it down a little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
I have your stream up. I just have it muted while we play.
Okay. Got some lag there. I don't remember the coordinates exactly for the end portal. Oh, I should bring chests so that we can make shulker boxes on the fly.
Yeah. I
do
have
that.
one shulker box, but definitely bring
Yeah.
chests or wood or something.
We have chests, don't worry. So I think, you know how your gunpowder farm is out of range of the village?
Yes.
So, do you remember the gunpowder machine that we built on the last realm? It was just underground, and it used the dark space that was already underground with carpet to make sure that only creepers would spawn, and then they just fell to their death.
Yeah.
I think we should do that again and put that into the village and just hook it up to a bubble vader. And then, even if it's a slow trickle, since we're going to be spending so much time building around the village, we'll just get gunpowder the whole time.
Yeah,
I think that'll solve the problem. And if both of us are working on it, it probably won't take any more than, I don't know, like an hour and a half to flesh the entire thing out.
Yeah, it wouldn't take too long.
Because the only problem with the gunpowder farm we currently have is it's out of range of the village. Alright, you remember the coordinates? It's like
Negative 8, so basically negative 847, sorry,
Minus
negative
1,000.
843, negative 1047.
Okay, so negative 800, negative 1,000.
Yep.
So let's over this away. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to have a bazillion shulker boxes. I thought we had lots, and then I started building all that stuff, and we are shulker limited for sure. Oh, and we did we apply the mod so that or the tweak so that shulker dudes always, or if they drop shulker shells, they'll drop 2 instead of 1. Did we pick that one or we leave that one out?
No, we got that one.
Okay. So, Awfl PTK. What is that? Oh, what's that TK?
Thinking.
They let you do that now?
Yeah, it lets you modify the emote. It's part of your
Interesting.
stream points. I've got a ton of them, but I don't use them for anything.
Cool.
So I used 900 of the ones I already had to do that.
Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm here. And so are you. That's nice. You got an Enderman head?
I do.
Alright, there's that, and yeah. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I spend all my time on the other end of the stream. I don't get to see what buttons are available to people. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Let's see, I hope I can apply this. Okay.
I've got 52 levels if you need XP to be spent. So the trick to this will be to make sure that we go together wherever we go.
Right. Here, check this thing out.
Swag Slayer. Looting, sharpness, mending, unbreaking, sweeping edge. Looting, sharpness, Mending. Unbreaking? Oh, I didn't put unbreaking on Monkey Slapper. Cool, man.
Yeah, it's like a god sword.
Yeah, you're missing sharpness though, right? You're missing something. No, fire aspect. You can add fire damage to that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got sharpness,
Cool.
sharpness 5, so I could add fire damage to it and then upgrade it to netherite, and I'll be pretty.
Cool. Alright, are you ready?
I am red-eye.
Why don't you pick a direction and I'll just try to stay in formation.
Okay, well, we should use the
Yes,
portal
you're right.
first, correct?
We should start with the portal.
Otherwise, we'll be flying an awful long direction. Awful long way.
Awful long way?
Awful long.
Sorry, there's something in my throat. Alright. I'm in.
Me too.
Careful, fly.
Yep.
Oh boy. Alright, where did
I don't know what happened.
Where did you end up?
I'm over here.
Where's over here?
I glitched. I'm right next to you. Hello.
Oh, okay. I just saw you fall off into the abyss.
Yeah, I glitched. I don't know what happened.
That was exciting. Alright.
Well, safe and sound.
Do you need rockets right now, or can I give you some later?
You can give me some later. I've got 40 on me right now.
Okay. Just try to conserve them as we go.
Alright, so...
And if push comes to shove, go to 0-0, because that's back to the Dragon Island.
Yep.
Just
So
fly to 0-0.
we're only about 1,000 blocks away.
Yep.
Alright.
Let go.
Okay. Which direction do we want to go? Do we want to head straight east?
Sure. Whatever you want, man.
Alright, let's go straight east. See what we run into, if we run into anything. Yeah, the whole purpose of this, at least in my eyes, is we want to get some more shulker boxes so that we can use them for building.
Yes. Well, shulker box is useful for lots and lots. Oh, what are you doing?
It's taking a long time for my stuff to load in.
Yeah, the rendering's really slow.
Might actually see if I can... I'm gonna land real quick and see if I can modify that.
The
See if
render
there's any-
distance?
Yeah, just see if I can't change any settings so that my render distance isn't terrible.
I think it's just a product of flying around in the end, honestly. It seems like it's always been.
Uh-oh.
Or
Who aggroed?
me. I'm okay, it's just wrong. I think. I had my crosshairs turned off, so it's possible I was just looking at them.
Okay. Alright, let me go back here.
Shields are actually super useful. I didn't really use them until we started the other day with them.
Oh yeah, I like them a lot.
Alright. I'm ready.
Okay, so I changed my max render distance.
You set it to the
Make it a
maximum?
little- No. I set it lower than that.
Okay.
That way it'll load. It won't be as far, but it will be quicker, hopefully.
Let me know if it does actually make the performance better.
It does a bit, as long as I don't go too fast. Better than it was, anyway.
Bird, it's a plane. It's a wheelchair.
Oh god.
Handyman! Oh, slow down a bit if you don't mind. Just lost you in the render. There you are. Okay, continue. If I don't use my rockets like right when you do, there's a chance that I either zip by you or lose you. So I'm just trying to copy what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just...
The same pitch. Is it rendering better now?
Going up? Yeah.
Because mine's still all over the place.
The only problem is that, you know, because I turned down render distance, it's going to be hard to tell if we go anywhere near an end city.
Well, I'll let you know if I see one. I got it still on maximum. Just following you around.
Going up?
Why are you getting smaller? Oh, now you're standing still. Did you hit a tree?
New. Flew through some chorus plants.
Interesting. Alright, I'm good. You're sideways on my screen. Your character's turned 90 degrees.
Oh lord.
This is why this is one of those chores that's like, if you're gonna commit to it, you gotta go do it and just get a lot of it, get a lot out of it. Because right now, exploring the end is so, for me, it's so boring. We just fly around and hope we find something, and then you spend, 15 minutes looting the whole thing. I think they could revamp the end, maybe, and make this a more exciting place to be.
Alright, I'm gonna land real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, I need to check something on my computer.
Computer checking. And I'm just gonna buzz around the local area. 5,000, 1,200. See if I see anything.
Okay. I am...
Oh, you're really already? Okay.
Yeah, I just needed to check something real quick. But heading straight east is not panning out. So why don't we modify it and head southeast?
Okay, ready.
Actually, before I get going... Ooh!
Oh, lag spike.
Lag. Before I get going, why don't you toss me some rockets? A couple rockets. Whoops. Dope. That works.
Okay.
And oop, switch to southeast. Here we go. Oops.
Try not to hit the terrain as you go.
I did. I just tapped a rocket on accident. Did not mean to tap that rocket.
It'd be cool if they added an item to the game that was like End City Finder or something. I don't know. Some way to find the End City.
I had to slow down. It's taking way too long to render.
Also
just
getting
flying
kinda
in the abyss.
You don't really want to be that low compared to the islands. Alright, now I'll shoot. Nope, we're good. I got like 80% on my angel wings.
Angel
If
wings.
we get down to 10% or so, we need to head home.
Right.
Hopefully we'll find some extra pairs while we're out here. What is the Y level where you burn up? Is it 40? Or is it lower than that?
I think it might be lower than that. I can't remember exactly.
Can you test it?
I do remember that there was a...
You can glide through it and not die.
True.
You can take damage and then fly out of it.
I remember there was an episode, I think it was one of like the Hermitcraft episodes where like Grian did like a dare challenge thing. Made people jump off with just a pair of rockets and see who could go the lowest without dying.
Yeah, it was like chicken with the
Right.
abyss. Be interesting.
Dang, dude.
All right, any minute now. Yeah, when I came out on my own off stream to get some wings, it was like this for the first, I don't know, half an hour, and then I found like 3 in a row right away, back to back to back. So
That's the thing. It's like if you find one,
things.
then you basically. My strategy has always been to go like perpendicular to the ship and fly in that direction, and then you almost always just like end up flying and finding a line of them.
Sounds like there's a squirrel in your face.
Got nothing. Zoop! Aw, I hit the ground.
Saw that.
I was trying to do a quick zoop through the chorus.
Tiptoe through the chorus.
Or the charist, or whatever you want to call it.
Charis?
Yeah. Hey!
Bob's your uncle, and a ship. Alright, I'll go do the ship, and you do the rest.
Okie doke.
Alright, it's not looted as well. What?
Swap out. There we go.
I'm in. I can see the Matrix. Alright, they dropped 2 shells now.
Uh-oh.
That's really
Hold up.
convenient.
Gotta jump off real quick.
Okay. In the meantime, I will loot all of these things. Look at this. Yeah, iron helmet's probably not that helpful. Air protection, maybe. Just do this. Blam, what do we get? Ooh. Creepy down here. A little bit. Little bit. This is the end. This is where you come to get them wangs. Them wangs.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Is everything alright?
Yeah. I received a call out of nowhere.
Oh. Hey, do you have a crafting Never mind! Lol.
Would you die?
We're good. No. I wanted to make a shulker box and I didn't have a crafting table. But then I did.
You're so good.
I know. Wow. Is anyone as good as me at video games? Most people are. Pretty much everybody except for your grandma.
You don't know
Sorry,
how good my
I
grandma is.
didn't mean to besmirch your grandmother's skill at the video games.
I'm flying. Ouch.
I'm gonna try to get that there dragon head. And then it's time for killing. Here we go, killing again.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Alright, got that there dragon head. We should do every stream with the dragon head on. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Awfl show. Worka. There was a shulker man. Somewhere. On here. Oh, there he is. Hey buddy. No, he got me. 2 shulker mans. Open up. Huh? Huh? No. There he is. Target acquired. Okay, so I just got 1 shulker shell. So whatever mod we applied to get 2 shulker shells for every kill ain't worky.
Didn't work.
No worky. That's okay. We did get.
What the heck? You can't see me. Get out of here.
Sometimes they'll give us 2. It's probably how it actually works. Oh, where did he go? Where are you? Where are you? Target acquired. I don't want to kill him right there. Oh no! There we go. And that time I got 2. Okay, so it changes the, before it was 0 or 1, now it seems to be 1 or 2. I'm okay with that. That's still more shulker boxes than we would have normally gotten. Alright, did you start at the top or at the bottom?
I started at the top of one of the towers.
Okay. Block the incoming. Kill, kill, kill. Who done it? What is this song? Welcome to the Awfl show, where all I do is skip songs in my own playlist. 2 shells! Going for it. Going for it!
Die. Almost. Die. Got it. There's 2 more that fell on the ground.
Okay, I'll go get them. After I try not to die. Which ground area?
Below where I am at right now. You see me? Right above you. Behind you.
Okay. I see him.
Right, yeah, right down there.
If I had looked with my eyes, I would have seen him. There always seems to be 2 at the front door of the place. Just hanging out.
Yeah. Do we want end rods? Actually, let's get some end rods just in case we have one.
I love end rods. You can like hang them from chains. That looks really cool. Alright, I got 12 shulker abs. Oh no!
I have 7.
Excuse me. Yeah, so I think this mod is a good one. That'll be fewer runs to the end for us, which is always appreciated. Wow, I gotta get rid of the shield, man. When I'm not using it, it just takes up so much space on the screen.
Yeah.
Alright, do you know if there's a way to shrink the icons for the weapon? Oh, hello. The weapon in the offhand? Yeah, so like, we're sitting here, hunky-dory. You can shrink the UI as small as you want, but the weapon in the offhand take up like a significant portion of the screen, you know?
That I'm not sure.
So you can rescale the UI to make the bar at the bottom smaller.
Right.
I think there's a guy up here. I think so. Oh no! Oh, I made it even worse. Wait, keep it in my head. You have to do the mouse flick while you jump. Oh, not like that. Oh. Why am I so bad at jumping in Minecraft? What is up with that? Forget it, I'm flying. I will use my video technology. I don't know what the deal is. I kept hitting my head on the same thing. And then not learning my lesson. Ah, here we are. And he teleported outside, that scoundrel.
What a jerk.
I think these purple banners might be useful too. We might be able to find a way to incorporate them into the town that we're building. So I'm gonna bring some of them home.
Okay. Bunch of iron.
I had this idea of a Minecraft playthrough, I don't know if I told you about it, where you use every block. Like, you're not allowed to waste blocks. So if you mine it, you have to use it somehow. You'd either end up building like mega structures or being very careful about which blocks you break.
Right.
There's an Enderman tripping balls, by the way. I think he's mad at the shulker. He's not trying to get me. The Ender person. I shouldn't assume his gender. He's an Ender person. Where'd that shulker go? Beats me. Okay. You're over on the side where the pirate ship is, or the side across from the pirate ship.
I think I'm like in a big central tower.
What?
Oh yeah, I see you. Look over to your left.
Okay. Did you already get this one? I'm flying really poorly today. I feel like I can't see. Eyeballs. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes and you will see. All you have to do is open your eyes. If that other dude's still going bananas. Is this Back to the Future? Doc, we gotta go back. Where?
Dak.
Cincinnati. What? Dak. Dak, we gotta go back.
Dak.
Dak.
Oh, Devoda. Parkour. Parkour.
Parkour. MLG Gaming.
Parkour.
MLG Parkour Gaming. Alright, I'm gonna go to the top of this tower. Or did you already get that one? You already got that one.
No, I haven't got this one yet.
The
Actually, just showed up. Ooh.
top is busted out. Why don't I have the torches? Blip, 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 blip. Torches on the top, so it's obvious that we've been here. We come back in the future. Where is he? Let me shoot
by a bunch. Floating around inside looking for him.
I think he might be on the outside. Alright. Yep, he's on the bottom. I'm shooting. I got him. Whee! Oh!
Unbreaking 3 and mending diamond boots. Dope.
Nice. I can think of a certain woman who would appreciate free diamond armor since she seems to lose hers a lot. It's okay. She's still learning.
I need this. I'm gonna start making some shulker shells. Oh, I can only make like 2 right now.
Are you chest limited? Or shell limited?
Yeah, chest limited.
Did we miss any of these? Trying to figure out. Found them all. Oops. I think we did. I think we have looted the entire thing.
Ah! Lag almost killed me.
Oh, you're looting the chests, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Free chests. That's why we come to the end. It's for the free chests. Some purple glass.
Taking the chest, taking the tools, doing all that fun stuff.
I wonder if we could build anything out of endstone and make it not look terrible. Maybe like endstone and sandstone, because it's kind of similar hues. Is that a shulker? What's that? Okay, I think that's it, right? I don't see any projectiles flying through the sky. Okay, I'm trying not to just burn through all my rockets as well, since we don't have... The rockets that I currently have with me are all that we have. So, like the 3 stacks in my end chest, that's it. We're done after that. I feel like I can hear one of them hawking loogies.
You might.
Is he on the outside? Are they not shooting at us though?
Okay, there we go. I had to rearrange some stuff in order to get more in my...
Oh, the noise I hear is an Enderman that's up here. Walking all over the place.
Ouch.
Alright, are you ready for the next one?
Almost. There's one more shulker in here. I'm gonna get him.
Okay. You get him. Get him, Zaddy. I'm gonna just knock off the ender rods. Make it even more apparent that we have been here.
Make it even easier to tell where we've been.
What if we looted every block of the end city? Take it all home.
What if we completely took everything out of the world?
What if we deleted our Minecraft folder?
What if we just deleted Minecraft and never played it again?
We beat Minecraft by uninstalling the game. With one weird trick. Doctors hate him.
Yeah.
You can beat Minecraft with this one simple trick. What? What? What did I do to you? I think this Enderman's racist. Ender person. Oh, there's two of them. I'm gonna hang out on the ship until you're ready, because I don't feel like dealing with that.
I'm just getting these.
Ender people. Ender people.
I'm just knocking off some banners and getting some end rods.
Some bears.
Some banners.
Bears?
Bears!
Bears! Okay. Let's go.
Almost. Switch this
I
up.
guess I'll refill my rockets while I'm here.
I made it.
Are you ready?
Yes, I say we go in this direction.
Oh, okay. I follow you. Oops, I used a rocket already.
That's all good.
How did you go?
Just went kind of up.
Okay, I'm good.
Went kind of up, you know.
Kinda up. Kinda up, a little bit down.
Kind of went like up and then like to the right as well.
A little bit over there. You know.
I went in a this-away direction.
It's very descriptive. Need to build around mean speed. I lost you, by the way. Did you land or are you still flying?
I'm
See?
still flying, but I'm kind of hovering.
We're good, we're good. Continue.
Whee!
Oh, this render distance, you still disappear into the distance. It's not ideal. Oop.
That was lag.
Saw you use 3 rockets there. That was cool. Cool lag.
It's definitely lag.
Cool
I definitely
lag.
did not just like fly into the ground and then immediately take off again.
Ow. Same. I did not hit my head on a tree. Worth plant.
A chorus plant?
Who the heck calls them chorus?
I don't know.
The Brits?
I've heard him called that
The Britlanders?
somewhere. The who?
The Britlanders?
Potentially.
From Britland?
From Britland.
Alright, so even if we end up going home at this point, it was still a successful run. Got like half a dozen shulker boxes and another pair of wings.
I angried an Enderman. I'm just flying away.
All that.
Forget you and whoa! There's a tree.
You forgot me as well. Oh, here's the city on the right. Come back. No ship. just a tower.
Going to the top.
Yep, top's the best place to start. And a portal if we need to make a quick escape.
Oh, aim shield.
Oh, there's a bunch of dudes in there.
Yep.
360 no scope, MLG gaming. Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti. What else do they say?
I don't know.
You can shoot the balls.
Yeah, you can.
Pretty neat. Pretty dope. Pretty dope lit. What? Oh damn! I missed the little ledge I was aiming for. Are you at the top level still?
Yep.
The chest and stuff?
Just smite 5 diamond sword.
Oh, smite me, Zaddy.
Ooh, knockback 1, fire aspect 1, and sharpness 3 sword.
Not bad, not bad.
Wonder if I could combine that with my current sword.
Probably. I have the shells.
I have some
Doing the Rochambeau.
chests.
Alright. I hear
Knocking off
Must be the dudes at the
and
front door.
rods.
Get the guys at the front door. I missed him. MLG gaming. MLG sorting difficult questions. No. Alright, I've got 21 shulker shells.
Cool.
I know. Isn't that cool how many shulker shells I have? Alright, let's put some torches on the top. And we'll be Gucci. Gucci on Yewu. On Yewu. Blip. Alright. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Which direction did we go before?
Give me 1 sec here.
There is a portal thingy here somewhere. I saw it. Where are you, portal thingy?
Where are you?
Where are you? There it is. Okay, so the portal thingy. 12252 2322. Guess we need to make a quick getaway.
Well, I was
Sail
gonna say
away.
we could go ahead and do that if we wanted.
Let's get another pair of wings at least.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock some blocks for you to gather since you're down there. Never mind, they didn't get to you because there's another level here.
Make some more shells.
I'm here. Oh, definitely on purpose. I'm down there now. Definitely on purpose. Oh, I just heard a sneezy dude. Oh, that's an Enderman. What's up, brother? Come get some.
Alright, picking up the blocks.
Is he coming back? World may never know. Oh. Let me do this. Shulker head. Now that, oh yeah, did you tell the people about the mob heads? People, the beautiful people. Got mob heads now. And dope. Is he here? Are you there?
I'm sorry, what was
Is
it?
anyone there?
I'm here.
What's the square root of 2204?
19.
Thanks. Are you ready?
I believe so, yes. I just need to reload my
Which direction do you want to go?
and vendor chest.
Don't forget your things, or your stuff, or your people, or your places, or your proper nouns. Bring it with you. That sounds like flying sounds, but I didn't see which direction you went.
I just went straight up.
Okay.
I landed on top of the thing. You picked the direction this time.
Which direction have we been going?
East.
Alright, then we'll keep going east. Let's go west, see what happens. I'm
Uh-oh.
leaving! You're with me?
Yep, I'm behind you. You lead.
Lead, follow, or get out of the way. That's what I always say. To my grandma when she'd Makes my Oreos wrong. Going up. What do you think about that Oreo video?
It was ridiculous.
Ore. Oh, ore.
What I did.
Pretty awesome. Up we go. Doing that thing where I can't see anything. Just purple, man.
Just purple.
Purgatory. If the Nether is hell, this place is definitely purgatory. Those are fancy words for a 14-year-old. Yeah, it's rendering so slowly. I liked it better when you were in front because you would cause the realm to render.
Cause it to load?
Yeah, and then I could see stuff.
Here, you have a higher render distance, so let me get in front of you.
Dang. You still see me?
Yep. There's another.
Just go ahead and pass me. No. They will reform. Okay. I'm watching you.
So at least this way, if we go like this,
Dive.
we will. If we need to get back to a portal, then we know we just gotta head directly west.
I totally forgot about flying around in third person. This is so much better. I feel like a real butterfly man.
It is kind of nice.
I'm a real butterfly man. And that dog is itchy, huh?
Yep.
An itchy dog.
I'm getting a little restless. I'm probably gonna need to go out here real soon.
Happens. Happens to the best of us. Have you taught him how to drive yet?
Not quite. They're still working on it. They got their learner's permit.
Okay.
Seeing anything?
Nope.
Fun?
I see your beautiful backside, you know what I'm saying? Not skipping leg day for the boys.
Ferda.
Where did you go?
Oh gosh.
Oh, very laggy. Very laggy.
Yeah, lag spike. I went out of render distance for a second.
Okay, I see you now. Yeah, you disappeared, and then I used a rocket that it didn't go. Exploring the end, Ferda. Getting some wings, Ferda. I don't know why they kick their legs while they fly. Doesn't help. It would just add drag, actually.
I think they're swimming in the air, I guess.
Who would have ever thought when Minecraft came out that this is what it would become? Flying around with wings. Now they just need to add like Iron Man suits. Add some sort of tech tier. Let you build an Iron Man suit and zip around. Might as well.
Oh, I'm blinking in and out of existence.
What's your favorite kind of pizza, GITZB?
Favorite kind of pizza?
Yep.
Mushroom.
Really?
Oh yeah, love me some
Are
mushroom.
we noping out of the end?
No, I gotta take a bit of a break.
You're gonna let the dogs out?
Yeah, I gotta let the dogs out and take care of stuff. I'm gonna just so that I don't die.
Okay.
Do this.
You remember your cowards. I guess you're gonna have your cowards. I guess I'll just orbit for a bit, see what I can find.
Okay.
And
Yep, I'll just stay right below this thing, and then I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay, tell the dogs I said hello, and I miss them, and kiss them, and scratch them, and oh my god.
Okay.
Dogs. Dogs are alright. Well, that means stuff people say, but it's not really true. Hey, look at this! GITZB's gonna be peanut butter and jealous! There's no pirate ship, though. That's okay. I'll just start at the top. Cream of the crop rising up to the top. We could get better Randy Savage impressions. That would be good. Everybody in the chat can do a Randy Savage impression. Where'd he go? He zippity zooped away. Okay. Well, this isn't ideal. Ah, there we go. That's better. More better. Hello? Shocker man. Looking for the son of a shocker man. Not here. What? Somebody in here, right? There is. Right there. Shocker man. Come on. Come on. Take my arrows. Missed him. 10 times the charm? That's the strongest shocker I've ever seen. Oop. Hello, love. No. Oh, I missed. You guys see that? Tried to drop in on him and I missed. Bad at the game. Okay. Where are you? On the outside. Hello? Where are you? On the bottom? I think he's on the bottom. That's okay. We should go out here on the bridge. He's either on the bottom or he's on the top. Where did you go? What? Oh, I'm still got us. I don't like this. Chance to glance. Sounds like he's close, wherever he is. Where are you, friend? I guess we could just delete the whole floor and he'll teleport away if we break the block he's on, right? This is gonna cause somebody to die. Pretty neat. Alright, whatever. Maybe he went to the top. Oh. 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 I hear shulker noises. There you are! He wasn't there a second ago, right? We just went past that. What? What? There you are. Open up. Alright. Whee! Alright, since it's just us, if you guys are watching on the YouTubes, you probably noticed. I mean, you're not watching on the YouTubes right now if you're on the Twitch because I'm not on the YouTubes yet. But, so the Awfl show used to be on the YouTubes many moons ago. And then decided to take a break from all of it and made everything private. But this morning, I unprivatized everything. Oh, that one's gonna fall into the abyss. No! Dang it. Anyway, all the stuff on the YouTubes, yay! All stuff on the YouTubes is public again. So if you're craving that 2018, 2017 Awfl show, you can have it. You just have to go get it out of the YouTube archive. They listen to everything on the channel. So maybe that'll make somebody's day. I don't know. I was always spoiled because if I felt like going back and watching old Awfl videos, which is like half the reason that I record in the first place, to keep all of this on as memories, I was always spoiled because it was just there. You know, I have access to my own content. I wasn't sharing it with the world. Ow! Stop. So, maybe good news for somebody. You can watch the Awfl show. Pretty much all of it on the YouTubes. I did take... we're gonna leave some of the stuff off that I feel like shouldn't come back. So, a couple playlists that we retired for now. We at least retired the videos that are in them. Maybe retired them indefinitely. I don't know. But it is what it is. Rings and a chest, for sure. Where are you? Is he at the entrance? Yes, he is. Where's the other one? Come on! Show yourself! Fight me, Shocker Man! Don't see anything up there. But... You'd think for doing this as much as I do it, I'd have better hand-eye coordination. But... alas, here we are. I can hear him. You guys can hear him. Everybody can hear him. Where is he? Nobody knows. Found him! Take that, you turd sandwich. How did that one bounce back? How is that possible? Oof. Here's our shells. You see them? This is such a good song. Shout out to our boys at Approaching Nirvana. Creating good music and letting us use it with proper credit given. I say that much these days. Where did he go? Anybody else here? Do not see. Oh, there's one right there, huh? What? Alright. That was dumb. That was dumb. Why did we do that? Oh, look at all these blocks. Hey! How to control your character 101. Alright. We were at the entrance, right? So that would have been this tower we were looking at. The guy at the top? Yeah. Nailed it. Kidding. Did we get any shells? Yes, we did. Come on, any minute now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Holy crap, that's not what I wanted. Good enough. Alright. It's this tower, right? Anybody home? Definitely heard a shocker. Saw shocker bullets. Bullets! There you are. Come on, really? I felt like I had the shield out. Oh, there's an Enderman going Berserker's mode. Coming after me? We'll never understand how that works. Definitely didn't look at him. Where is everything? There's that Ender person. Genderless, of course. There's a Shocker person. Come on. Come on. Really? Why? What did we do? Alright. Enough is enough! I've had it with your Shocker fighting games on the Shocker fighting plane. Why can't I shoot them with arrows, Minecraft? What you got against arrows? Wow, that's a lot of things. Good. This is where the action is. 360 no scope. 360 stand still and shoot arrows. Oh, come on. We're gonna have to get a new bow before too long. And Ender person still here. Where are they coming from?
Hello.
Good lord. I pooped a little bit.
Did that scare you a little bit?
Little bit. That was terrifying. Welcome back. How were the dogs?
They are well.
That is good, yeah.
They say hello.
No, they didn't. They can't speak English. You can't fool me.
You don't know.
I do know. They only speak Spanish, German, and French.
Oh. Guess you do know.
So. There's a.
I see you found an end city.
Yeah, there's an Enderman being mean to me.
What are your
This one's.
boards?
It's actually almost looted. It's on the stream, actually.
Oh, 17, 30,
Look how convenient that
28.
is. There's a genderless Ender person that's harassing me. I'm ready to file a complaint. It's so annoying that in 2021, genderless Ender people are still doing this to normal Minecraftians like us. You know?
That is crazy.
I'm triggered and woke and hurt. This stream is woke AF, by the way. People didn't know that. We're like the wokest. I think I got all of that stuff. I think.
Bad you.
Nice. Nice! Welcome. There's no pirate ship here, but there is a lot of shocker bros. Shocker girls, shocker sisses, shocker. Get out of here, Ender freak!
Perfect.
Eight-legged freak! Alright. Blip. Missed it. If you see that Enderman that's tripping balls, you're free to kill him.
I see nothing.
Oh, you see nothing.
I see nothing.
I got lots of Ender chests.
Oh man. There's lots of spitters.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Spitters? Are there also quitters?
What does that mean?
That joke's probably a little bit.
Oh boy.
Just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it, and we'll put it in the bucket with the things that shouldn't have been said on stream.
Smart.
Come at me, bro, sis. Transgendered, Ender person, non-gendered, non-binary, non-person. You can come and get it. I'm ready to give it. Endermans are the most annoying because they leave, right? They're like, hey, I'm gonna mess with you, and then they just disappear.
Jerks.
I know.
Well,
You're gonna try to
stick around
fight
for the
me.
party.
Yeah, if you're gonna fight me, at least fight me, bro. Come down here and fight me. He's fighting me! He's fighting me! What do I do? Alright. We're good. I don't think I did this one. Hello? Did do that one. As a matter of fact, we did do that one. I think we accomplished the mission of getting shulker boxes, by the way. Especially with the up to rates. We got 54 halves.
Dope.
Which, if my math is correct, will
diamonds.
give us exactly 32 shells. Or 32 boxes. Is that... Don't check my math.
Efficiency 4 on breaking 3 diamond shovel.
You found a chest here somewhere?
Yeah, it's up at the top. You didn't go to the top?
I did. I started at the top, I thought. Oh, I found a thing. Yeah. Oh, drive by. Come at me, bro.
Oh, need this.
Oh, another one. Ugh. Ugh. I hate when they just loop around behind you. Alright. Get onto that second level.
There's that.
Mailed it, but not through the
Oh,
USPS because
shoot.
that doesn't work anymore. Did you say, oh shoot?
I did.
What are we shooting at?
Because I just realized I've got 4.5 stacks of gunpowder in my ender chest.
That explains where all that gunpowder went. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we're not as rocket deprived as we thought.
No. We just are paper limited at this point.
No, we're not. We're definitely not paper limited.
No, I meant like with us at this moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the paper machine is like overflowing nearly. Intruder!
Excuse you.
Sorry, I just took a shot. It didn't take any time to consider the ramifications. Oh, there's a... Oh, do you see that?
What?
The shulker's got a bazillion arrows that are just stuck in him.
Yeah, I did that, and he hasn't opened up yet.
Alright, I'm gonna go get him. You ready?
Uh,
Yippee-ki-yay! Teleported.
oh, there was one right below here.
What a turd. Is he in here? Get him!
Got him.
Nice shot. Look at
I
the shulker
have
shell
no
there.
food for some reason.
Oh, lucky for you, I bring you some.
Did I lose it?
Come to me, I will give it to you. Yeah, did you store it somewhere? Did you toss it?
Ah, I found it.
Okay, I don't have anything for you then.
That was weird.
I have 64 shulker shells. Pretty dope, pretty dope. You want food? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Alright, let's do one more and then
Haha! It did work.
go somewhere else. Do something else. I think one more will set us up for success forever, as long as we don't lose our wings to lava or something.
You missed a shell out here, I think.
What?
It was just sitting on the ground. Oh wait, no, I think I
Impossible.
hit it.
Impossible.
I think I hit it.
Let me put some torches. It's not already immediately evident that we've been here. Whoops. Okay. Are you ready?
I am red eye. So you say one more, yeah?
Remove from the playlist. We need to get some other genres of royalty-free music in here. Anybody watching this on Twitch or on the YouTubes in the future has recommendations for royalty-free music? Go ahead and put them in the comment or whatever. Wherever you want, I'll find it. And mix it up. Because right now we have like one genre. Anything but country and rap. Because I won't listen to that crap. Alright, you ready?
Ready. You choose.
I got 15 rockets. How you doing on rockets?
I'm okay. I got a stack.
Okay. We were going east, right?
Yes.
And here we go.
Would you like me to fly ahead?
Yep. Surrender the world.
Going ahead.
Wait. I like the ender chest that you get from the end as well. That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just dump all of our stuff into the ender chest and then
Kill ourselves.
jump off into the abyss. Yeah. Going that way. Pretty nice. Itchy dog.
Yeah. It's the big one.
Big one.
Big boy.
saw a photo of a kid in Thailand, maybe, who weighed like 500 pounds as a 8-year-old or something.
Good Lord.
He lost a bunch of weight, but his skin wasn't elastic enough, so he had all that extra skin.
Right.
Obviously better to be down that weight and be healthier than to carry all that weight around all the time, but yeah. Imagine being 500 pounds as a 12-year-old or whatever he was.
Oh, man.
That
I
would
can't.
suck.
It would. Like, can you imagine being in middle school and, like, trying to do the physical fitness test that you have to do every year?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
And how much people would make fun of you because you can't do anything?
Well, I imagine if you can't walk, you're probably not going to school.
Oh, I couldn't walk.
I don't know. You gotta think it would be hard to walk if you're carrying that much mass around, right?
Oh, for sure.
Not exactly good for your joints. Anyway, I don't know why that came to mind listening to your dog scratch. Oh, because you said big boy.
Oh.
That's what it was. Anyway. Elytra check. Oh, on the right side. There's a thing. Right here.
Woo woo. Going up top.
Okay. I will start at the bottom, and now I'm here. Did we do this one?
Nope.
Ain't nobody here, bro.
They're all up here.
Alright, I'll get the 2 at the front door then. Meet you at the top. Okay, when they teleport away. Both of them teleported away. Son of a shocker.
Son of a shulker box.
Really? 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 Come on. Here we go. Found him. Did we kill him? Oh yeah, buddy. Alright, I'm coming up.
Ooh. More diamonds and gold.
There's 2 on the roof.
I think they teleported out of here. Efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking 3, fortune 3, diamond pickaxe.
Cool. That's the best one.
That's crazy.
That's
We
the
should
best
keep that for
pickaxe.
when we need to break wars.
I've already got one, but yeah.
Oh, you already have one? Okay. Well, then I'll have that one. I was gonna say, like, I turned my looting one into the netherite pickaxe.
I mean your soft touch?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
You know what I meant.
Alright, that was quick. Let's do one more. Because that one was really short. Put some torches on the roof. What's your stopping time? Trying to budget what we got.
I can go until probably around another hour, probably.
Okay. Alright, I'm on the roof.
Give me 1 second. Gotta
Easter.
put all this stuff in here.
Easter. We will have so many shulker shells. And then the world rejoiced in shulker shells.
Okay. Ooh, I better put these diamonds in here.
Yo, 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 let's go, man, let's go. What are you waiting for? Come on, all 10,000 viewers are getting really bored. Let's go, that way.
This way.
Andale. Arriba.
You remind me that. You ever heard the Andale song?
Oh, let's
By the Moan Boys?
Oh.
Busting through your door, big bird. Mosey through your hall at night like a Squidward. Wait, through your hallway.
What the heck?
It's so good.
It's the whole thing about
It's so
SpongeBob?
good. No. You know, You know I'm Suda, right?
Yeah, where did you... There you are.
It's so Moan Boys is just literally like I'm Suda and Hyper and Crispy and all those guys just sitting in Discord writing rap lyrics, and then Suda just puts them to music. He put out a whole album. It's pretty funny. I enjoy it.
Sounds good. But now they're going to take down my video because of copyright strikes because you sang that lyric.
I doubt it.
Can't do that.
Because it probably doesn't sound anything like it.
Everything is IP infringement.
It sounds nothing like the original, therefore it's a remix.
Yeah, you just have to preface it with this.
Yeah.
Everything you hear here is a remix.
It's a remix. It was a cappella. Y'all can't touch me.
Finally caught up. Alright. Your flying style is hard to follow. Because your altitude changes so much.
I'm unpredictable.
Yeah, you go straight up and then straight down, and then straight up and then straight down.
Well, I'm trying to do it like so that I go quicker, but here we go. I'll glide a little bit more. Oh, in city, it worked. I got stuck on a tree.
There's a hole in the top. No ship
Going in the top. Whoa. But there's no hole up here.
right here. There's like a hole.
Oh.
Oh, that gap's always there, I guess. Come to Awfl. Day. Not up here. We gotta figure out how to use more end rods in our builds.
I got
We're gonna have
one.
We're gonna have a lot of them. I found him. I knew he was here the whole time. Come on, open up. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Leave me alone. Some pissed off Endermans. They on me or are they on you?
I don't know. I don't see him.
He is him. He's on you. Oh, he's on me! Enderman is the most annoying guy in the game. The most annoying gender-neutral, tall, slender, black creature character in the game. Ah, there you are. My precious. The Enderman is beating up the Shulkers.
Let him do it. Get it.
I missed him twice. That's embarrassing. Wait, you killing that Shulker?
Yeah, I killed it.
I heard sword noises.
He teleported outside. I think.
Found him. Alright, that was a quick one. Was there a chest at the top?
No.
Ugh. Ugh. Worst run ever. Let's find another one. I'm trying to figure out what we can do with an hour of our time. And can't really start building anything. I guess we could start. But I'm also kind of having fun.
Going east.
Alright, I'm ready.
Here we go.
So what do you want for Christmas, GITZB? I know it's a bit early, but we might as well talk about it.
A little bit early.
What do you want the stream to buy you for Christmas?
The stream. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Like we talked about earlier, I think everything is a tax write-off, so
Yeah.
I'd just buy you a Maserati and all the tax write-off.
Boom.
It's expensive. Everything's expensible.
I think the
Somebody's
next thing I
expensive.
get after GPU though, I probably will try and upgrade my chair.
What's wrong with your chair?
It's not the highest quality, so it's just like it creaks so loudly anytime I move, like at all. And like the cushion, it just didn't last really. Like it basically just stays completely flat now to the point where I had to like get an external cushion.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Alright then. Stream will buy you a chair. We'll make it happen.
Woohoo!
Alright, please consider donating bits to the Awfl show. We're going to buy GITZB a chair. Everybody, make sure you get your grandma to subscribe to the YouTube. I don't see you, by the way.
Well, I found a ship.
I don't see anything. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Chords?
I was still going east. 25, 500, 3,000.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know if I rubber banded when you were loading the ship or what, but I was like 80% sure I was falling into the abyss there because everything was dark. All right, you get the ship, or you want me to get it?
You can get the ship. I'll go to the top of this tower up here.
Shipping. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but sending your grandma my videos is like the single best thing you do for the channel. Grandma loves my channel. There you go. Dead. Oh, he dead. He real dead. Oh, hold on. Die, you shocker. Of course it teleports away.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Of course.
Of course.
Alright, let me protect the valuables. All the purple stuff goes in there. All the other stuff goes in here. Oh, ooh.
Where are you at?
I'm at my apartment, sitting at my computer. Where are you at?
I'm at my house in my basement.
Oh, that sounds hot.
It is.
Oh,
Actually, it's pretty cold in here.
is it hot because it's wintertime, or is it hot because of your body heat?
It's from the body heat for sure.
Man heat! All the man heat heating up the room, burning down the house.
Burning down the house.
Don't forget the dragon head.
What's your job?
Talking to myself out loud.
I'm thinking out loud. I mean, what?
Copyright strikes again.
Copyright.
Alright, well, we lost some shocker shells to the abyss. Pour one out for our homies. Never forget. Those shocker shells probably wouldn't have fallen into the abyss if you didn't sing an Edmund Sheeran song right there.
You're right.
Ow. Ooh, I guess I'll land right here. Yeah, that's where I was going. Oh, I hit the jackpot. Let me just whack this guy with the monkey slapper. No! 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 Let me in! Let me in. Where am I gonna hit from? I see him, but I don't want to deal with him because I don't want his shells to hit the ground. Eeh! That was bad. Everything's bad. I'm having a bad time! I wish the animation was a bit closer to when they were actually invulnerable. Because you shoot a lot of arrows at them while they're like half open, and they don't take damage.
They take damage if they're half open.
Not on my screen. There's a whole lot of times where I shoot an arrow when they're halfway open, and it bounces off. I know how it's supposed to work, but it doesn't seem to correspond with reality here. Slap him with the monkey slapper. Hey, yay. Alright. There's one. One over there. Oh man, MLG Gaming headshot. There was one on the walkway near where you are. There was one.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Right there. Go back and watch the stream. Definitely shot one that was half open and the arrow bounced off. Why always me? So I don't know if the golden carrot hype is all it's lived up to be. Now that we've got dudes that'll give us golden carrots, I've been trying them out. I guess they're alright. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
you can
don't really notice a difference between them and steak.
you get like 6 loaves of bread for 1 emerald, or you get 1 golden carrot for 1 emerald. It just seems like the bread is easier. Get a lot more food. Get him
Well, I guess
sorry.
it has to do with
Somebody
like,
wrote
what you
something in
said
the
with
chat a long time ago that I wasn't paying attention to. She says you can get you a Mexidex for Christmas.
What is a Mexidex?
Am I allowed to tell him what a Mexidex is? I don't know if she's even here. We'll give her a second to respond.
Are you guys being racist?
Not directly?
Not directly?
Definitely not against people from Mexico.
Ah, crap.
Maybe indirect racism? I don't know. More like culturalism? Is that a thing? There's an ender dude chasing you. I'm sure that's why you just said oh crap.
Yeah.
Alright. Mexidex is how they say Mercedes. I'm not sure why, but that's how they say it in English. Yeah. There you go. Mercedes Benz. They say Mexidex is... It's close. She showed me a really funny video yesterday of this girl in Thailand trying to interview a British guy. And she's trying to ask him why he's smiling, but she just keeps saying, "Why you so my? Why you so my?" And he has no idea what she's saying. He's trying his best to be patient. Why you so my? I get it. Trying to interview somebody in your second language would be really frustrating. So, respect to her for trying, but the end result is really funny. There's a video a long time ago. I've tried to find it and I can't. And it was about dudes that play professional games back before like professional gamer was an actual occupation.
Right.
So these dudes, this was like 2010 or something, and these dudes were probably not making any money, but at least paying for like their plane tickets by traveling and playing StarCraft or something. And the video was like, we know pro gamers have great skill sets, but are they cool? And it was just a bunch of dudes that didn't speak English trying to give interviews in English. So you get all the variations, like the guy from Slovenia and his accent, and then this dude from Taiwan gets up, and rather than be patient and try to figure out what he wants to say, he just fills in all the empty space with like grunts. So he's giving the interview. The guy asks him a question. He goes, I think we play. It's just really bizarre. For some reason, it's so funny. Like, man, just calm down. It's okay. Take your time to answer. We play. That's my story. That's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the Awfl show. I'm now banned from Twitch for telling that story. If I ever find it, I'll tweet it out or something. I've been looking for it forever. Whoa! Just broke my kneecaps. Don't worry. I think we got them all right.
I think so.
Did you do this tower?
Look, check them in the middle here.
This tower looks like it's been done.
Yep. Then headed to the center, or this one over here anyway.
I just figured out a smarter way to go down these ladders. Ow. Why do I have the hiccups all of a sudden?
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
sure that
there's two in the
sounds great
front.
into the microphone. Oh yeah, the front door's always got two. Little doorman. I like to call them the little doorman.
Got him.
Get them both?
Yep.
Nice. Alright, I'll put some torches. I think that's probably good enough.
I agree.
So we're gonna find a way to get out of here. I guess we just fly around and look for a portal.
We could just fly straight west. We should be able to find the portal.
Alright, let me get a little bit more rockets in case that's a long flight. Now we get to go home and sort out all this loot that we found.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I gotta make another shulker.
We've got so many shulker boxes now! So much shulker box potential. And some shulker faces because we added the little heads tweak. Shulker head, shulker head. Alright. GITZB, where are you?
I'm up here.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
At the... where's your tower?
I'm right here where I am. To your right.
Oh. I see you.
Alright.
Give me just a sec. Coming.
Don't take too long. What are you gonna have for lunch, GITZB?
Lunch?
Yeah. Or dinner, whatever you're gonna call it. The next meal that you're gonna eat, whatever you call it.
I have no idea what I'm gonna have.
Oh, me too, thanks.
Do that, and then this.
So, for the people who may or may not be watching, the plan is to come back at 6 p.m. Yeah, is that still the plan?
Yep.
6 p.m. Eastern. We won't try to convert to all the
flying straight west.
time zones because we screwed that up really bad last time. Central Hawaiian Mountain Time. So we'll be back at 6. We're going to play for a while still, but after that we're coming back at 6. And if you're watching on the YouTubes in the future, which you might be doing, our schedule, for the time being, is Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or Eastern Daytime, whatever time zone affliction we currently have.
Yeah.
East Coast USA time.
We are afflicted.
Well, I mean, we still do the whole daylight savings time thing in the US, which isn't not the best idea, not really even a good idea anymore, but it's something that we haven't grown past yet. So we're flying west for what reason? You think we'll find one of those
portal.
things?
Yeah, because we kept flying east, and if I remember right,
So backwards now.
you were at, it was like 2,800.
I typed one into the chat. There's one at,
What?
well, it's 1,200 blocks away. 12,000 blocks away.
Oh
This
goodness! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That's too far away to pursue. We'd find a random one before we got back there. What does
Yeah,
it
I
take
can't
to-
remember.
Sorry.
I was gonna say I can't remember which end city you were at whenever I came back. Oh, whoa! It's probably this one. 23, 2,900. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure there's a portal in this early direction
This early
from
way.
that thing.
I think when you first find them, they have like a big light beam sticking out of them.
They do. If you get far enough away, the light beam comes back.
Okay.
But it's hard for me to see them because stuff just doesn't render quickly enough.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you if I see one. I got the UI turned off and everything. So what does it take to bring the End Dragon back? I don't remember.
Pretty sure you have to place the egg.
Because that would open up more possibilities for us here.
Yeah,
Kill the dragon again. We wouldn't have to come out to the same spot every time.
correct. Plus, just get a whole bunch of levels.
Yep.
If we really needed a bunch of levels quickly.
And I get so many levels trading with the villagers now just to try to convert the iron and the pumpkins into emeralds.
Okay, yeah, we definitely have missed that.
It's okay. Just keep
portal.
flying. We'll see one. We'll find a portal or we'll find another. There you go. Right there.
Here we go. Haha.
Now we get to play that game where we try to hit it with an end portal. Are you freaking joking my ass, man?
Oh, ho, ho,
What'd I do
I'm
to
so
you?
good. Huh?
You just left while I'm getting eaten by an Enderman?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Here, I'll come get you. You're
Okay.
22,000 blocks away.
What the crap?
Kick him.
Alright. I just noped out of there. I don't understand. The random Enderman aggro is a real thing on the realms. I don't know if it does that on servers too. On realms,
Oh,
they just
I completely forgot that I placed that here.
come after us. You want some raw beef?
I
Or
saw that
puffer
those were in
fish?
there.
Are they? What?
I have no idea why there's puffer fish in there.
Okay. Back into the portal we go. Don't look anywhere but the ground. Blip. And nighttime. Nice. We're here. We're here. We're here.
Wait, did you set your spawn right outside the?
No, I didn't. I just I forgot to do it actually, so I came back to the village.
Yeah, I am too.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright.
There's a creeper.
Go blow him up. Go lure him to a safe place and blow him up and see what happens.
Hmm.
Because we turned
Well,
off.
he's
creeper
on a
explosion.
build right now.
Where? Oh, yeah, go
He's
lure
over
him,
here on the XP farm.
lure him to a safe corner. Blow him up. I'll watch. I'm curious. He's behind you, by the way. I heard the
Yep.
explosion.
Nothing happened.
Did you take damage?
Nope.
Okay. It would be cool if we could change it so that you did take damage, but it didn't blow up your builds.
Right?
That way it would be a little bit less cheaty, but whatever. I'm not concerned about it. We've been playing Minecraft for like a decade at this point. We all know what creepers do. I don't think we need to keep the explosions.
Correct.
So, what are we gonna do with all this stuff, man?
Yes, I know. We need an item sorter.
We should put. Well, I don't know. I don't know
What
where
we
wanna put
need
them, so-
is we need an item sorter with a shulker unloader.
How many hours did we spend to build it? Oh, I had some help from a friend, and this only took about 15 minutes because I have magic builder skills that happen while I'm off stream. On stream I get a creative block, but off stream I can build something like this in 15 minutes. Now this is off and on. This area took us what, I don't know, 10 hours or something probably. Goofing around and looking at designs and building stuff. Okay, so what I was gonna ask is, do we still want to do the floating island idea, or do we want to just continue to terraform and cultivate this spot?
Well,
And
I
build
think for
ourselves some
now
cottages here.
we're gonna continue on with like the village aspect, and then if later we want to add something up high in the sky, we can do that.
I like it. Maybe put like a big, put the item side or item sorter up in the sky.
Right.
Just make a giant ugly square, big cube. Oh, the instant leaf decay that we changed, that's really nice too. It's so nice. Look how quickly this stuff dissipates. Phenomenal. I'll just
What did I do?
zip
with
zip
my
zippity
book?
zips away.
Too expensive.
You trying to combine those swords?
Yeah.
We need to do a lot of things, but one of which is make shulker boxes. How many do you want? Or you already got it covered?
Yeah, I got it pretty much. I've got
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now in my ender chest.
Okay, I'm just gonna start put them over here.
And I have 30 shells. Let's see.
Alright, if you need shulker boxes, I'm gonna stack them up over here.
Okay.
Feel free to take them.
I need... What's it gonna do?
Now that we know the creepers can't blow up our builds, we can leave stuff out in the open. This is really nice.
I'm gonna need to go through and at least sort all of my inventory at one point.
Yeah. I kind of have stuff sorted in these colored boxes over here, but this is just how I've been organizing my mind. But even then I ran out of shulker boxes. Let me plop down... Oh no. Okay, there it is. I had a brain fart and thought I lost stuff. Here, this is the valuables chest from the end run. Loot it. Take anything you want.
Oh, I have one of those as well. We should probably get a double chest strictly for valuables.
Well, I don't know how valuable the valuables are, honestly. Like iron boots and stuff.
I think anything iron we should just get rid of. Because...
So we have a lot of diamond stuff?
Yeah, and we have like a guy that gives us diamond stuff. So.
This is a really good sword. Smite, sweeping edge, knockback, unbreaking, fire. Pretty good. But yeah, we are able to generate, we are able to generate diamond stuff now.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is you can drop that iron stuff into these blast furnaces, and you get exactly 1 iron nugget. Isn't that useful?
Let's see. You get 1 iron nugget for all that?
If you put a piece of iron gear into a blast furnace with some fuel, you get 1 iron nugget.
Crazy.
Isn't that neat? So stupid. It should give you more. Gold does the same thing, because I was thinking, what if we just went and killed piglins and, like, smelted down their gear? You get a gold nugget for an item. At least give me a bar, you know?
Right.
I'm gonna go spend time killing the Piggly Wigglies. We are gold limited, by the way.
Dang, everything's too expensive to combine on this sword, because the sword's already so good.
What are you missing?
I guess I'll just need to add fire aspect. Well, because this one's got fire aspect and knockback. Wait, do I have knockback? No, yeah, see, I don't have knockback or smite. But smite, that's just for
skeletons.
Undead stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, skeletons and zombies. Yeah. Yep.
I'll take an extra Elytra.
Let's see.
But I think that's all I'll take there.
We need an item sorter.
Grab mine.
Please. I want an item sorter.
Take those.
So make more shotgun shells.
Alright, I didn't get as much good loot as you did. But my end city rating thing is in this purple one over here.
Okay.
Right here.
Got all the items I ever want. So, you want to just go ahead and make a spot with whatever you wanted to keep the valuables in. Like, I would only dip into that box if I died and lost my stuff.
Right.
Walker Mountain.
Looking for feather falling. Where is that at? There you are.
Shulker Mountain, Charlie. Shulker Mountain. So much stuff, man.
What's the best way to get emeralds currently?
go get iron out of the thing and get pumpkins out of that thing, and then just trade dudes.
Okay.
Also, there are mucho emeralds in the library. Did you find them?
I saw there was a good bit, but
In the
I
barrel.
keep using them, so.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to replenish. I mean, we're limited by how often these guys will let you trade. Because they'll let you trade twice per day cycle. So that doesn't get you very far when we've got 5 farmers and 4 blacksmiths, right?
Right.
So I'd like to get like 10 of each when we build this next building. We get 10 of each, dude. I think that would be a good amount. I do need to do some trades though to get my fixed up. Fix my wangs. Angel wangs.
Here we go.
Angel wangs is fixed.
Ooh, I don't have mending on my netherite pickaxe. I need to do that for sure.
I'm gonna go sleep in the bed by myself and reset the day cycle because we can. Maybe. You remember that message we used to get about you can't sleep until nighttime?
Yeah.
I did see that just now when I was trying to sleep.
It just let you do it.
It's there, but it occupies the same space as the coordinates.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Interesting. Man, I like the way this looks. Did you see the street lamps only turn on at night? Did you notice that?
I did notice. I mean, I didn't see them turn on, but I noticed that they've got daylight sensors on top.
Pretty freaking dope. Pretty freaking dope. We should build a bank to keep all of our valuables in, and we should build a I don't know, a tool shed to keep all the extra tools and swords and stuff in. We should build, I don't know. All right, let's talk through this, because I think the woman is the one that helps. So I think she's listening to the stream. So, if we build a singular place where you can trade with everybody, does that prevent us from then building like a blacksmith and filling it with blacksmiths, building a farmhouse and filling it with farmers? Like, do we hamstring ourselves if we build a big all-in-one building? Should we instead try to build smaller?
We
purpose-built
don't.
buildings?
So there's a couple things we can do with that. We can either get in there, dude.
Because right now the library is a library that only has librarians, and I like that. I like that aspect of it.
Right. So this is what I was thinking. We could potentially do both, because if we do both, we have a large hall that has all of the trades that we need or can get XP. And if we build smaller outbuildings, that will probably house fewer villagers, but it means that we have more XP and emerald getting potential. You know what I mean? It'd take longer because you'd have to go from building to building, but
So you're saying put villagers in both?
That. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we could do that.
Could. I'm not saying we have to, but
I also kind of wanted this thing that ended up becoming like a wood pile. I wanted it to be a fruit stand, and I was going to put the villagers near it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I decided that villagers exposed to the open air is probably a really bad idea. So it's too bad that we couldn't make our... Maybe eventually we can make this place spawn proof and just have villagers out in the open. But right now I think it's a bad idea. Do you have spare item frames before I make some?
I don't believe so.
Alright, item frames. We get a crappy sword. We have a crappy sword. Yeah. Crappy chestplate. Anybody crappy chestplate? That's a perfect crappy chestplate. And crappy pick. Pretty crappy pick. A crappy pick? How about a crappy shovel? And then a bow. Get a spare bow.
A spare bow. The
Nice.
crappy one, or like one that's actually got...
Just I'm gonna put item frames above the villagers so that we can tell at a
Here you go.
glance. But I want to. Well, I can enchant it too. Like these guys are all tools, so I want to go over here and put an item frame with a shovel in it, so that you can just come in here and you can look and see. Right, and these guys are all swords. So put that here with the crappy sword in it. See?
Mm-hmm.
And then upstairs, one of these sides is bows. That's the center point. Yeah, that's fine. And these guys are armor, so we can put the armor up there. And all I have to do is put a cheap enchantment on your.
Oh
bow.
man.
And I have a shiny bow.
If I want to put Fire Aspect 2 on my sword, it's 35 levels.
I've got 52 if you want me to spend them.
What does it cost to put Knockback 2 on it? 33 levels. What would be better, Fire Aspect or Knockback? I'd say
Both?
Fire Aspect, because that way I can kill mobs and get cooked meat. Right?
Sometimes only if they die while they're on fire. So like I was doing that with the cows, and if the cows died just to the sword damage, they don't drop stakes. But if they died to the fire damage, they'll drop stakes.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, you get some of it.
Okay, well I gotta wait.
We could
then.
build an alchemist, and we could do all of our brewing there, and we could fill the place up with potions. Oh my god. There's so much stuff we could do. Doesn't that sound nice?
It sounds wonderful.
Take this stuff. You got an Enderman head.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the Ender chest out of your valuable box, and we'll relocate them to our valuable box over there. So is this my spare elytra then, I guess?
Yeah, I grabbed one. Also,
here.
What?
Make me rockets, please. Or make some rockets for yourself, and then give me whatever you think is extra. Okay, dragon heads. Oops. Ender chests. Shocker. Oh, you said you had mucho gunpowder.
I do.
I gave you dyes to dye all your boxes too here.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting some dye right now.
I wish I had all that dye. Need to.
Well, take whatever you need.
Just need to make some more. I'll do that later. How do we get orange dye? That's one of the trickier ones. Is we don't have any orange flowers, I don't think. Need that orange flowers. Try to make some. I just said I wouldn't do dye on stream, but now I'm doing dye on stream. I just want to make all the permutations that I can. Lime, light blue. There's magenta. Oh, magenta's one I don't have yet. There's some pink, some purple, some cyan. Look at all these dyes. What else are we missing? Mix some black in, right?
Yeah,
Black
and we
will
have.
just give me gray. Yeah, it just gives me gray and light gray, but that's okay. How do we get orange? That's the question. Does anybody know how to get orange dye? Anybody at all?
Nobody.
Let me ask Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad. How do I get orange dye? I think the little bit that we had that I used to color boxes we got from a trader. Acquisition. Combine red with yellow? That's it? Really? For some reason I thought they were orange flowers. We can do red and yellow. That's no big deal, bro. I figured it out. I got orange dye and I didn't even have to ask for help.
Dope.
Dope. Alright, where can we put the dye? I'm just gonna put it here. And I can get the ones that I need out of it. Okay, one of those. One of those.
I am gonna get some feather falling.
Oh no. What do I do? Obsidian? Why is there obsidian in this chest? Oh my god. We need an item sorter. Some blue dye. Blue dabu dee dabu dye. Okay. Did you make me rockets?
Yes.
Where are they?
They are in the red shulker.
Do you want to come see the... Oh, thank you. Do you want to come see the street lamps?
Give me just a sec.
Well, I don't want this place to overrun with mobs, so I'm gonna have to sleep. Street lamps. These are cool. I found this design on the internets. I was looking for some nice street
Waiting
lamp.
for them to come on.
They're on right now.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Look at that.
And if you go to sleep, they will turn off. You will sleep. You will sleep. Somebody will sleep. There's a pink box. That one's not mine, though. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my boxes in one spot so that we don't get mixed up. Okay, 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 okay. Too much stuff. Do you need any more shulker boxes?
No,
I got 37 shells over here.
One thing I am gonna do though is we need to
So I have a carrot.
make ourselves like a sleeping area.
Like an inn?
Yeah.
A hostel?
So that we can stop going over to this island because we're gonna end up spending way too much time running back and forth.
Well, there's beds over here, you see. There's beds over there.
Right, but like there's
a bed on top of that
items
mushroom
over there that I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
We got beds everywhere. Beds for days, man.
So
I'm gonna take some of these boxes.
You don't have any straight up wood blocks in here. You got any planks?
Yeah. What kind do you want? Just planks?
Yeah, just planks. I just needed to make a double chest.
Oh, I have chests. Red box.
Yeah.
Red box
Let's
chests.
make. Where do we want to keep the valuables? For oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Look.
A what?
No. There was a.
Oh, the squid that flies away?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? This thing keeps throwing these away. Here, there's your chests. Where do I want to keep them? So you're saying we move off the island?
Yeah, move all of our stuff to a place.
Okay, definitely don't put it in the
Better.
library, because that's just for
No.
weapons.
I'm not. I just needed to come in here and make emerald blocks and such.
You just put it wherever you want for now. I don't care, even if it's just out in the open. I mean, with creepers not exploding anymore, we're golden. We're not gonna get blown up by stuff.
Okay, then I say we'll put the valuables chest right here.
So, yeah, that's fine. We can move it if we need to move it. It's no big deal. Magenta box. Big gray box. Regular gray box. Oh my god, we had so many boxes. All of them in here.
So we're keeping everything except iron stuff. For now.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna put rare items or difficult to get items in the valuables box.
Okay.
So I'm putting the end rods and such in there.
Okay, I have lots of end rods too that I can contribute.
Wish there was something more
Space
that
monkey.
you could do with these enchanted iron armor.
GITZB, say hi to Space Monkey.
What's up, Space Monkey?
Space Monkey 816, the Legend of the Lords. We made so much progress in the game, dude. Oh my god. I need mending and unbreaking. Where are you? Those things, oh, those are tool enchantments, not armor enchantments. Well, kind of. They're everything enchantments. Oh, we've got some of the librarians now. We'll give you an emerald, 1 emerald for 1 lantern, 4 glass for 1 emerald. Pretty good. Breaking. So keep that in mind. Emergency wangs. Space, did you see our new library? Library?
Library?
Remember how I was like, hey, that building sucks. How do I make it better? Well, we decided to make a new building. Thanks, man. And the street lamps only turn on at nighttime. And then this thing is hooked up to our pumpkin machine down in the underworld. So it's got a bubble vader here and that hopper. It's the pumpkins in the chest. So we're moving up in the world, dude. We made some stuff. I like it. The game's more fun when you've got builds that you actually enjoy looking at, that you can walk around and mess with, you know. Looks like a church. It does look a bit like a church. But
I'm also going to be putting the diamonds and the gold that I have in the vitals chest.
okay, there's more back at the island too. It does look like a bit like a church, and I was actually kind of tempted to put like a big stained glass cross on the front, but I tried to keep everything that's like religious iconography out of it, because it is supposed to be a library, but it's a bit church shaped. I don't know. I think it's neat. We're gonna systematically, slowly over time, build out more and more stuff. And tonight's stream, the 6 p.m. stream, we're gonna work on a big trading hall. It's gonna go over here-ish. That's the plan. Might move it a couple of blocks this way, actually, but this shape is good. The idea that we talked about that we want to try to implement is that all the buildings should be like tightly grouped, so that all of this becomes like alleyways and paths in between the buildings. We're gonna try to move away from having like big empty space between buildings. So that's why this stuff is tightly clustered, and all of the other stuff that we're gonna add on. The goal is gonna be to cluster it pretty tightly. Yeah. Moving up in the world. Finally got a building that we like.
Alright, what do we want to do with the enchanted iron stuff that we found?
Awesome, honestly. It's not worth smelting down. So I was just tossing it in the water. Make sure you don't accidentally throw away your diamond stuff that's valuable.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna go throw it in the...
Stuff like shovels might be useful. Probably keep the shovels. But, yeah, helmets. Pickaxe. Get rid of that.
I need to make a diamond helmet. I don't really have a enchanted armor helmet. Enchanted iron helmet.
Oh, don't make one, trade for one.
Okay.
Trade for one, and then grindstone it down. I'll get you a grindstone. You can grindstone the enchants off if the enchants that it comes with aren't good. And go from there. There's a grindstone here somewhere. I just have to find it.
There's a whole bunch in here in front of the
No,
triggers.
those are stone cutters. It's different.
Oh.
Yeah, the grindstone will let you remove an enchant. Oh, I know I have one. I just don't remember where it was because I ended up moving it. Here it is. Okay. So you can disenchant your stuff now. How you doing, Space Monkey? We weren't sure if you're gonna make it. You've been our most consistent viewer since we started the stream back up. So, any stream where you're not here, I always get a little bit concerned. Is he okay? What's he doing? Is he watching someone else stream? How could he? I thought I was the #1 Awfl streamer.
Number 1 Awfl.
I'm gonna have to break down these categories even more, dude. I was like, okay, I'll put all of the stuff that could be useful for redstone in the red box, and then I'll put all of the raw blocks in the black box. And now things are getting mixed up. There's so much crap.
Lots
Need more
of stuff.
More boxes with more granularity. Where do I put a chain? I don't know which box gets a chain. You were at school. That's a convenient excuse, isn't it? You have to come up with something better than that. We also have lots of boats. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're moving up in the realm. Oh, we added mods too. Not, sorry, they're not mods, they're tweaks. So we added, like, the ability for one person to sleep and for it to clear to clear nighttime. And we added fast leaf decay. So now these leaves really go away fast. Well, they would if it wasn't connected to another tree. Let me show you. See? See, that looks normal. That's not good. Did it quit on us? Or fast leaf decay go away? Chop these trees. I think they're too close together. There we go. Now you can see the fast leaf decay. And we changed it so that Endermen can't steal blocks and mess up our builds. So, we're moving up in the world, man. Game is going to be better now. Yeah. This one tree. Really want to show the power of the leaf decay, you know?
Going
There it
to
is.
sleep.
See that leaf decay? Shazam. This beast's gonna sleep, it's gonna clear nighttime. Our lamps are gonna turn off. Wow. Wow, wow. What a game. The game's actually way better now. These little changes made it so much better.
Okay.
The only other tweak that I think might have been really nice would have been the one where if you chop a block of a tree, the whole tree comes down. But then we run the risk of, like, trying to break a block in a roof somewhere, or break a block in a build, and then the build comes down. That would be atrocious. So, kept away from that one. Plant some trees.
Okay. Oh, why is there a bed on top of the mushroom up here?
Because that was, for a while, that was my safe place while I was building the library. Because I knew if I flew up there, it would be far enough away from mobs that I wouldn't get the whole "you can't sleep, monsters are here" thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Look at that leaf decay. Oh my goodness. I thought spiders were supposed to be docile during the daytime.
Typically are.
Just had one jump on me.
How
My spidey senses were tingling. What's up with this? Oh, that leaf decay. Delicious, delicious leaf decay. Oh, isn't it marvelous? Isn't it nice? Yeah. You. Now all we need to do is recruit some YouTubers that have like 1 million subs, get them to play on the server, and we'll be golden. How to boost your YouTube channel 101. Get Rian to play on your server.
Right?
Yeah.
I really need to start carrying a. I need to put an anvil in my ender chest.
I see you ender pearling around. It's pretty cool. Alright,
We've got them to spare, so.
is there any short-term project we can do before you hop off, or are we thinking...
I mean, right now, all I'm doing is just trying to get, like, organized and, like, get some things the way that I like them.
What did you do with all the iron that you brought over?
Traded it as much as I could, and then the rest I put in the chest in there.
So that's all that we have left right now?
I think so.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
not all the iron. It's just.
Oh, you
all
didn't.
that-
You didn't dump all of the iron out of the machine.
Right.
Okay. I have a quartz box, by the way, in case we decide to do the interior of that one in white. I started getting quartz because you only get 12 per trade, so it takes a while. So we do have a quartz box. Do you have a? I guess you don't have a bow. We just talked about that, right?
I gave you a bow.
Yeah. No. Oh, repair and disenchant. I don't want to do both of those things. I just want to repair. Wish you could have mending and infinity on your bow. Dang! 33 levels, but it'll fix it all the way up. That's worth it. Breaking, power, punch, and infinity. We're missing one. Punch, infinity, power, flame! Give me that. I need it. Is it emeralds?
I put some golden carrots in the box.
Valuable chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have levels right now?
The bell and the diamonds. I have 17.
Oh, never mind. I maxed out my bow. That's lame.
For too expensive?
Yeah. So once this bow breaks, I'll have to make another one. I don't really like that mechanic. Like, if you've got the levels to spend, it should just let you keep spending them. Whatever. Did you get the diamonds and stuff out of the other chest?
Not yet.
I can do it.
I'm still working on it.
I can do it. I'll replant
Okay.
the field real quick. We'll have to figure out what to do with this little farm too. It's in a bit of a weird spot for the village at this point. Maybe we can just build some stuff around it and make it look like a farm still.
I also have the instant health potions. Along with some fire prot. Fire prot pots.
Fire pots pots? Fire pots pots.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go grab the diamonds and gold and iron. Well, it's just diamonds and gold over here. Do we have enough gold to start making... How did I drop them so fast? You just drop them in your inventory like this. Or are you talking about the throw? The throw, whatever your throw button is, I've got, mine's Q. You just press it and
Same.
hold it. That might be the default actually. I don't know if that's rebound or if that's default.
I think it's default because that's what mine is.
But we could start making golden apples and getting better trade rates on the villagers.
Can. There's 2 elytra in this extras, or in the valuables chest.
Cool.
I'm just leaving those in there. I didn't take one and make an extra for myself, so we'll just leave those there.
Okay.
So I just have my regular one. I'm gonna put the brewing stands in there as well. And the spider eyes.
You know what we need? An item sorter.
True.
I found APs of gunpowder. We're rich. We're freaking rich, man.
Wish I had burgundy.
Burgundy dye?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing.
Be cool if it was.
Call yourself Ron.
Yeah.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Question mark?
What is this wiki page that
Actually,
doesn't link me to regular dye?
I'll make this one.
There, type dye. Let me see the ways. There's white, red, orange, pink, yellow, lime, green, light blue, cyan, blue, magenta, purple, brown, gray, light gray, and black. So the only one that I don't think we have an abundant supply of is brown. Did you get cocoa beans when you went to Africa?
I did.
Nice! We could set up a little cocoa farm. And then get brown dye out of that. I would do that. I don't think I need to plant a whole tree, right? I could just do this. Pop some of these guys on there. Like that. I'll get rid of this big thing on the ground. This used to say, it had my initial, and it had GITZB's initial, but our actual names. So it was a sign of my affection. Then it was just mostly in the way, so we got rid of it. Okay. Moving up in the world, my friend. The game's getting better. Ow. We got through that awkward growing teenager phase. And we are now in the prime of our lives. Where's my half slab box?
Half slab what now?
Half slab box.
Ah, box.
Box. I'll go dump the iron out of the iron machine. That's something we could do too. That won't take that long.
Build an iron machine transportation.
We need a sorter and we need a hopper chain.
Ooh, do you want a hopper chain or do you want to just make a water bayer?
So I don't know. It was something we should probably look into. I don't know if a hopper chain is more laggy. Speaking of lag, I don't know if a hopper chain will induce more realm lag than a water stream. So if it does, then we should probably avoid putting hopper chains everywhere. Use water instead. But oh, okay. So you did bring most of the iron.
Yeah, I told you. Most of it, just not all of it.
Thought you had left a bunch for some reason. This looks so cool, man. Just want to admire it. Now we need to do something really cool. Whoops. We need to do something really cool, like build a giant mountain with a waterfall and a big castle just as a backdrop.
I need... Where do I want to put it?
Need some trees for sure. Do you want to become the like the Minecraft tree builder expert?
Who, me?
Yeah. I tried. Maybe we can just use auto spruce trees until we get good ones. But I tried to build a custom spruce tree yesterday. Just cold turkey without looking at any videos of what they look like. It was abysmal. It was so bad. Like, alright, well, I guess I'll have to watch a tutorial or something. It looks stupid.
I need a spot to put this bucket of lava.
Items?
Put it down. Oh, there's a creeper.
He can't hurt you. What are you doing down there?
I'm gonna put this down here.
Get some pumpkins. Pumpkins.
Here we go. I put the what you call it?
What did you call it?
Garbage disposal over here.
Down by the pumpkin farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of out of the way.
Okay. I think the best trade we'll ever get is the stone
Hey, did
masons.
you get brown dye?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
have some?
Can I have one?
No, I don't have it yet. We're in the process of making it. I thought you asked if I need it.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I just need one.
But yeah, the stonemasons, if you infect and cure them enough times, you can get trades done so they'll give you 1 emerald for 1 stone. So you just get a big wall of them that have all been infected. And you get your 3 emeralds. But every time you go mine, you come back with a shulker box of stone, so pretty much good for every 1 emeralds. I don't know why the songs are different. Volumes here. This song sounds nice, but it's kind of loud. Do you listen to my stream? Is this song super loud? Can you check? Do you mind checking? Audio test. Audio test. What do you sing?
It is a little loud. It's kind of like muffling the voices.
Okay, I'll just crank it down. I'll have to play real-time audio manipulator here. Yeah, we don't have brown dye yet, but the cocoa beans have been planted.
Cool.
Oh, we got 1, I think. Oh, what am I talking about? I can make brown dye. We've got enough cocoa beans for that. Yeah, there you go. I hope you don't need more than 1.
No, I just need 1.
I drove by and threw it. I don't know where it went. But I made the Serena Williams noise to make sure it would go really far.
Oh.
Did it go down?
Oh
yeah, it went exactly where I wanted it to, actually. Alright. We're just going to color this box brown. The quartz will be in the brown box.
I'm making my brown box be like
Poo-poo.
dirt and wood and stuff.
Poo-poo things go in the brown box.
Poo-poo.
Poo-poo!
Duty.
I forgot, now that I don't stream with the camera, I can actually like stand up, stretch.
Yeah.
That's showing everybody my crotchal region.
Crotchal.
It's kind of nice. Before I'd have to like, hey guys, I'll be right back, and turn the camera off, and then I'd stand up and stretch my legs and my back. Look at all these shulker boxes, man. Now when Chumir says, hey, I need a shulker box, I say, hey, go get you one. Quit asking me for things.
Quit asking.
I don't want to hear it. This hemming and this hawing. Emergency wangs.
Nobody uses beetroot seeds. Beetroots are useless. Can you turn beetroots into dye?
You should be able to if you can't, because people dye stuff with beets in real life, don't they?
Truth.
Like, didn't our grandparents used to dye their tablecloths with beets and stuff? I feel like that's a thing.
It might be.
Try to combine these into boxes. Oh, you brought the end box over there. Part of the sea is a valuable thing, right?
Yes. That's that blue thing?
Yeah, what about crying obsidian? That seems pretty valuable.
Yeah, keep the crying obsidian. Heart of the Sea is what you use to make a
Well, I'm just trying
conduit.
to consolidate. I'm not trying to get rid of things. Since we don't have an item sorter, I'm doing some of them. Where did you put the shulker box that had all the end stuff in it? The purple blocks. It used to be here, but now it's gone. Did you put it in the stack?
The shulker with and stuff?
Yeah, there was a shulker in front of this.
I've got it over here.
Spoils of the Expedition sign.
I have it. It's over here. It's right here. I turned it into this box.
Okay. Here's this stuff you can add to it.
Okay. Here, check this out. Stand on top of that brown box. On top of it. Look down.
It's already open. There we go.
It's
Okay.
not. Now open it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Look at
so
that.
it's a way. I saw this. I can't remember where I saw this, but it's like a way to access
like a-
like a hidden room.
Like a fall through floor.
Yeah.
It's kind of novel.
I mean, it's not like we play with anybody else in the server, so it's not like we have to hide anything from anyone, but...
Except your ma'am. Shelly's calling me.
You leave my mammy out of this.
Oh, Awfl, when are you streaming again? I just love your show. Go away, GITZB's ma'am. Leave me alone, demon.
Whatever, Riley, I spent the night with your mom last night.
Oh, God. Such a good show. Alright. Can I thought you could sleep to skip rainstorms. Guess not.
Thunderstorms.
Just thunderstorms, okay. Okay. Trying to make small changes here that will set us up for success in the future.
The future?
The future is now! Let's put all the glass
what would I look like with
in
this?
the light gray box. How about
Question. How do I look?
better than normal? Alright, go back to your normal face.
I got it.
Go back to your normal face. I want to see. Yeah, that's a huge improvement. Man! The only thing you could do to make yourself look better is to be Captain Falcon. When in doubt, be Captain Falcon.
Cruel. Very cruel.
Captain is life, man. You will never, ever have better existence than if you just choose to be Captain Falcon. Ah, look at all this crap, man. What are we gonna do with it?
Alright. I'm gonna put this block, or this box, the cyan box, in there that has all of our end stuff.
Okay. What do you want to do with the potions?
Or, here, I'll do this.
Here,
I'll move it out, and I'll just put it next to it.
No, that's fine. Inside is fine. We're gonna make a potions box.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of them. So
And I need to turn
is
this box.
potions. Just for now, this is potions. Okay.
We need... How'd you make cyan dye?
Blue and white. I think that's it. Let me see. I'll ask Dad.
That's light blue.
You can make it with lapis and cactus. So blue and green. Blue and green makes cyan. That makes sense.
You gonna get some lapis and cactus?
Lapis and cactus. Everybody's favorite treats on the new year. I think is my most used word on streaming. I say it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. We got lots of wacky terracotta if we want to try to use that for stuff. Have you seen the painted terracotta?
Yep. We also, once we
You have
get
to place it a certain way, I suppose.
where we want to use terracotta for stuff or whatever, there's a whole like terracotta desert we can go to.
How do I get it to line up?
I don't know.
Your secret? That's not it. That ain't it, Chief. I tried facing that way. Tried facing that way. Okay, that is it. So face away. Oh no! What have I done? I ruined it.
Ruined.
I think there's actually a tweak for rotating this stuff without having to pick it up. That would be nice. Alright. But anyway, we could do that. This might look okay in like sections of the trading floor. Like we surrounded that with quartz.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's see what that looks like. Make like I don't know, fancy ceilings or something out of it. Now my music's too quiet. Make it back up.
Note to self: don't throw an ender pearl at a tree that you're 3 feet in front of.
Yeah, I think this could work.
Hey, I've got more potions over here. I'm gonna bring over.
Okay.
This and my nether.
This one might be even better.
Yeah.
Let's see, maybe I can figure this out. Face that way, and then face that way, and then face that way, and then face that way. Okay, so it's all directional relative. Wow! Fancy!
Wow.
Those kind of look nice on their own. I don't know if... I'm sure there's a way to incorporate that into a build in the ceiling or something.
Where did you come from?
My mom and the authorities are still trying to figure that out. But hey!
There's
have you
a
seen my
random
library?
zombie that showed... Oh, I know why. It's because there's no... light source right at the bottom of the stairs anymore.
I'll put the fancy terracotta in with the quartz. Brain fart, brain fart. Oh. So we were playing with the idea for this next build, we were playing with the idea of Blackstone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need to be able to make some... I don't think you can build walls out of regular blacks. Oh, you can. Okay.
Ow.
That llama spit on you.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, because when I threw my ender pearl from the island over there, it hit the llama and I landed on the llama.
Nice. Telling you what's
Caused
up.
it to take damage.
We should put the llamas in the build somewhere.
Whoopsie.
Tie the llama up to the fruit stand.
Hey, where's the potions box?
It's next to this box. It's that, yeah,
Ah.
non-colored one. So just playing with ideas. We wanted to add the depth. Could do something like this. Maybe something like this. That doesn't work. Do you like regular blackstone or polished blackstone better?
I'd like to have a mix of both.
So the
'Cause
regular
regular
has
blackstone just has that like bubbly look.
got those big pits in it, yeah.
Yeah, so if you mix like polished blackstone in with regular blackstone, I think it looks better.
So what colors work well with polished? Polished, yeah, okay. So I can make walls and I can make slabs just like that. So I think we need more blocks. So the cool thing about this, and granted everything I did I copied from what I could find online, but it was, so there's andesite, there's all the different types of stone, there's some mossy stone mixed in. All that stuff kind of just flows together well. But this color combination has so much contrast that I think we'll need to be careful what blocks we pick to go with it.
Well, I think
That
you
was
can
right.
add like what happens if you smelt blackstone?
I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't know. Could we do both at the same time? What if we do... That's a bit better. Yeah, I like that. Because that gives it a little bit of variety.
Mm-hmm. It's something to play around with.
I think we should have an idea before we just start building tonight. Otherwise, we'll spend the full 3 hours trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. If we have an idea of the theme and the template, it'd be easier. So is that like super jarring if we build the floors out of quartz and the walls out of black? You're just walking through
I don't
here? It's
think
pretty
so.
bright.
Yeah, this is pretty bright. The thing is, we'll just have to like experiment with adding, because the other thing, let's see, do we have any? Let me run over here real quick. I'll be right back.
And also, I'm a bit concerned with how the black stone is going to look sitting next to the other buildings we built, but I guess we'll figure that out after we make it. What about cobblestone mixed with black stone? Because cobblestone has... No, the texture's not the same. It'd be cool if they had black cobblestone. If the texture was the same, it was just darker. We also have basalt, but basalt is really gray.
I actually think this would work kind of well too.
Front of the basalt.
This will make it a little bit like, we'll have the bright highlights, but this makes it a little warmer.
Oh, wooden floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you can have like the bright highlights and have like the wooden floor, and then when we add lighting, adds it a little bit more contrast. Or so we can use torches, we can use blue light, or we can use campfires and hide them under carpets or something like that.
Campfires gonna make the smoke.
Oh, we can use glowstone under carpet. That's right.
Yeah.
So use glowstone under carpet, basically the same color as the fire.
Well, if we hide it under carpet, we won't see it at all. It just adds a light source.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what I meant, like the light color, the warmth of it.
Okay, I get it.
So, but anyway, let me give you these back. There you go. So that you have them. I kind of like this idea of with the wood and the colors with the blackstone and such. So I think, yeah, blackstone template. We can work with the cobblestone, work with the basalt, something along those lines. We'll use this kind of template to start with, and then we can add other stone in if we need to.
You can make chiseled polished blackstone.
Ooh, you can? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can. Those look really good too.
Polished blackstone bricks, chiseled polished blackstone. Okay. That'll be interesting. You can't do anything fun with basalt without polishing it.
Right. It just looks bad.
Raw basalt just looks gross.
Yeah.
We do the polished basalt. We can do... Can I do walls out of that? No, you can't. I mean, you can't take the polished basalt and do anything fun either.
Why?
It just doesn't let you. You can't make slabs, you can't make walls. You
It
just end up with
gives
this
you a
stuff
block.
that looks like... It just looks like petrified wood. That's it. That's your only option.
Here, place it down. Let me see what it looks like.
Right there.
Yeah, the only thing really is you could use like the edge of it to like add that kind of that like circular look to it almost.
It's ugly. But polished blackstone... bricks sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, the bricks look really nice too.
And then there's chiseled. I guess that's made out of raw blackstone. Chiseled, polished blackstone. I saw it a second ago. Where did it go? Chiseled. There it is. Chiseled, polished blackstone. Oh, you have to have slabs. Okay. Maybe we can do it out of regular slabs? Negatory. Gotta be the polished slab. Is that pressure plate?
One sec here.
Alright, here's what the chiseled blackstone. That looks like eyeballs. That might work though. You can make pillars out of it with walls on top. I don't like the basalt at all, honestly.
Oh yeah, that looks really cool. The chiseled one looks neat. All right, I think that's what we'll work with. We'll say blackstone. I'm thinking. I mean, this is me personally thinking, but I'm thinking that we make. I would like to make the blackstone building into our new like headquarters, sleeping, storage of some things, and such like that.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, sure. So you don't want to make the trading hall out of Blackstone stuff?
No, I think that's going to be a little bit too big. I mean, the only thing is I think the Blackstone looks nice if it's either on a small scale for like living quarters type building, or very large scale like castle type building. That's me personally, what I think Blackstone looks good as. But obviously, we can play around with it and see if we can come up with anything different if we want. But I say for starters, we start off small with the Blackstone, and just see if we can't get a good template down.
These street lamps, though. Wow.
All right, man.
Okay.
I think it's time for me to sign off for now.
Okay.
And then I will obviously be back this evening at 6 for a build stream.
Sounds good, man. Have a good evening. Well, have a good 2 hours.
Yeah. I will see you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
All right. Okay, I'm just going to do the end of the stream thing. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the Awfl show and the GITZB show. Today was the Awfl and GITZB show. We are going to, like he said, we'll be back in 2 hours for a 6 p.m. Eastern stream. We're going to do some building stuff. Thanks, Space Monkey, for tuning in. Thanks, Chew for tuning in, participating in the chat. Let me do my thing. Awfl peace, Awfl love, Awfl video games. And let's just check and see if there's any of our friends are online that I can toss you guys at in the meantime. Yeah, let's go, let's raid. Is raid not a thing anymore? Yeah, we're gonna send you guys to Untamed. So Untamed has been hanging out with us a little bit. He seems like a nice guy and he streams Minecraft, so we're gonna go over there. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 hours. As always, my friends, peace, love, and video games. Bye bye.
What did you think was gonna happen there, buddy, old pal? Huh? Huh?
This guy placed TNT all over the glass and was confused on why it didn't blow up.
Let's go to green. Let's go to green, Ari. Cover me, Ari, cover me. We got green out. Are you winning, son? Yes, sir. We are. We're on like a 3-win streak or something like that. But we just we've only played 3 games, so. I guess you could say we're undefeated. Red is coming across mid, Oscar.
Ooh.
Little does he know, we're right behind it. Oh.
There's one more. I'm low as fuck.
See ya. See you later, bud.
There's another one. See ya.
What the fuck is going on? He said, "Are you winning, son?" That makes me so mad. Let's get us a stone sword, eh? Can we get some fucking diamonds up in this piece?
These are pissing me off, man. Diamonds?
So, oh, we already have sharp. Sorry. Dude, this dude almost broke our bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He
No,
was
he
right here, and I fucking yeeted him off with a bow. How does that... Oh my god. Oscar, you're good to go and do what you want. I'm gonna just